We're going to start things off with an estate sale, then we're going to finish it up with my favorite type of investment property. That's the topic of today's show. Let's dive in. Welcome to another episode of the Investment Properties for Sale show here on HoltonWise TV. I am your host, James Wise. Behind the scenes, we got my main man, Tommy, cutting up the footage for you guys. This show, the Investment Properties for Sale show, this is where we hook you guys up with the cash flow. By the way, if you're interested in getting yourself some cash flow apparel, you can click the links in the show notes below. Go ahead and use promo code HWTV10 to get yourself 10% off. Now, today's first property of the day. This, my friends, is a hell of a deal. This is a nice property. 8475 Care Drive, Garfield Heights, Ohio, 44125. Now, looking at the footage here, as you can see, this is much nicer than a normal Garfield Heights offering, right? Typically, what you're seeing as far as Garfield Heights rental properties go is you're looking at like a 1950s built bungalow, right? 1,200 square feet or so. What we have here is a property built in 67. This has a split level layout. It's got an attached garage. As you can see, the neighborhood is much nicer. This is probably literally the nicest little pocket of Garfield Heights. It is an estate sale, guys, right? That's how we make money in real estate. We buy assets, we buy homes from sellers that are, in a little bit of a pain point selling situation, right? We got an estate sale right here. This is a little old lady house. Look at the inside, right? The deceased, they were, elderly. They haven't done any cosmetic renovations. So your traditional home buyers, this is not exactly what they're looking for. So somebody like you, savvy investor, you come in, you pick yourself up a damn nice house, right? Just from looking at the footage of the exterior of the house, guys, if you can't tell that this is so much nicer, such a better asset than like a little bungalow, you're crazy. And the price, man, it's cheap. $79,900. All you got to do on the inside of this house, folks, is just some cosmetic stuff. I think we're going to spend around $20,000 or so. Fresh paint, get rid of the old lady vibe, right? Make it look nice. Update the fixtures in the kitchens and the baths. This house has got it all. It's got a nice half-finished basement. Even comes included with that shark. Just kidding. You freaks, you're not getting the shark. That shark is going in my office. So don't think the shark comes with the house, guys. Jay Wise has dibs on the shark. But what you do get is a nice property that should rent for, at minimum, $1,176. That would be what we would probably get if we went via the Section 8 route. Part of me wants to tell you that I think we should be able to get about $1,200 a month in rent to a cash-paying tenant. However, I can't quote you on that. I can't guarantee that for you because, truth be told, I've actually never rented a single-family home in Garfield Heights that is this nice. Now, I run a huge rental property portfolio. I have sold over $150 million worth of rental property in the Cleveland market. So, with my experience, I think $1,200 should be where we're at with the cash-paying tenants, but can't 100% quote you, but I know we'll be able to get you at least $1,176 if we go the Section 8 route. And then what you're going to get, folks, you're going to get quality tenants. You're going to get a high-quality tenant living in this bad boy. And, as far as the big-ticket items, the hot water tank, that's a brand-new hot water tank installed 2018. As far as that furnace, furnaces, they last you roughly 30 years. Going to cost about $3,000 to replace. That bad boy is only 5 years old. So you got about 25 years left on this sucker. updated electrical panels. And again, the thing wasn't built till 67, man. That's pretty damn new housing stock here in the Cleveland market, right? You take the bungalows, they're the second newest housing stock we usually see, and those are all built around the 50s, so we're about 20 years newer than those. And then all you folks buying all the duplexes or the colonials in Cleveland itself, man, that's like 1915 to late 1920s housing stock. So this house itself just has a ton of features. So if I'm a real estate investor and I'm looking for something that's low risk in this market, I'm just trying to dip my toe in the water, I want a nice low risk asset that I don't really have to worry about all that often, I'm jumping right on this property. Now, let's go to a word from the sponsor of today's show, then we're going to get into the second property. 2, please.
I think it's too big.
No, I think it'll shrink in the water.
Discount Property Warehouse, founded by real estate visionary Robert Feol, author of the Short-Term Retirement Program, is a complete turnkey solution for acquiring cash-flowing investment properties in Memphis, Tennessee. Our turnkey properties include a third-party home inspection, new HVAC with 10-year warranties, new dimensional roofs, competitive price-to-rent ratios, discounted property insurance, in-house property management, private financing, and much more. At Discount Property Warehouse, we have a staff of licensed agents standing by, ready to assist you with every aspect of the process. Call us today or visit us online at discountpropertywarehouse.com.
Welcome back, folks. Now, I know what you're thinking. Some of you are sitting at home right now, or maybe you're working out or whatever, and you're listening to this show on your phone, and you're probably a little upset with James Wise right now because you wanted that shark, and I wasn't going to give it to you. But what I am going to give you guys is what you all want. This is what is most commonly requested of me out here in the Cleveland market, and that is quads, because quads are my favorite type of investment property. So let's jump right into this quad, folks. 484 10th Street, Elyria, Ohio, 4403. 5. Pretty solid brick building. This is another newer building, right? I'm producing some newer housing stock for you folks today. I have priced this bad boy at only $135,000. Nice brick building. Brick building looks great. As far as the roof, that was installed in 2014. We weren't able to fly the drone above it on this particular day, given that it was raining. However, what you're going to want to do when you make an offer on any of our properties is you're going to want to get a third-party home inspection. So the information we have is that the roof was installed in 2014, so we should assume we got at least 25 years of life left back in this particular roof before you got to worry about spending any money. But trust but verify, folks. Don't just take my word for it. I don't have drone footage for you like I normally would. So, make sure you talk to your home inspector and you make sure he gets up on that roof. In addition to, having a newer roof, I like the fact that we got a decent amount of parking here, right? I love quads. For those of you who might be new to the Investment Properties for Sale show, you might be like, why does this dude like quads so much? The reason being, guys, financing is what I think is the most important reason that you want to invest in real estate. There's a particular reason that 9 out of 10 millionaires in the United States became millionaires because of real estate. And financing is, in my opinion, the number one reason. You can leverage your funds in real estate unlike any other business, right? If you want to open a $100,000 business, maybe it's a $100,000 bar, a $100,000 hair salon, you want to invest $100,000 in the stock market, you need to have $100,000 in cash in your bank, in your pocket, or you need mom and dad to give it to you, right? Your rich Uncle Carl. You need to have all of that liquid cash. Real estate, not the case. To buy a $100,000 real estate property, right? To buy a $100,000 asset, you don't need $100,000. All you need is $25,000, folks. You're going to get the other $75,000 from the bank, and then your tenants, of course, are going to pay off that bank loan for you, and then you're going to keep the extra as your cash flow. There's a small negative to that amazing financing, and that's the amount of units you can get in your rental properties. That residential financing, you can only utilize that for 1 to 4 unit properties. So the reason 4 unit properties are the best is because that is the biggest rental property you can get. Why bring in 1 income check when you can bring in 4 income checks? You're able to get commercial quality rents but still qualify for that beautiful 30-year residential financing. All you need is 25% down. You got 30 years to pay back the bank. Your interest rate is low. It's fixed. It's tax deductible, guys. That's what it's all about. Now, this particular property, 2 of the 4 units are rented. We're getting $500 for one of them, $460 for the other. The 2 that are vacant, they're in pretty decent shape, right? These are, fairly small units, right? We got like a little open concept here. You got the kitchen over there. It's kind of open. You got that little window. It's open to the living room area. These are teeny tiny units. Like, are the fixtures super high end? No, not really. When we go and HoltonWise actually gives you guys the turnover bids, we'll provide you 2 options. We'll provide you just the minimum quality turnover. We'll be cheap, just a couple grand. And we'll also give you the opportunity to get premium upgrades, optional premium upgrades, and that'd be where we updated these kitchens and the baths. Now, doing either, right, these are small apartments, and it's a C-class neighborhood, so we're not going to be able to, jack the rents up extremely high. We're looking at, a fair trajectory of $600 a month per unit, so total of $2,400 a month is what this should be bringing. The current owner, he's renting his 2 units under market, $500 and $460. So if you were able to go with the premium upgrades, what we'd be able to provide for you would be easily tenants paying $600 a month, and we'd get the best tenants in the neighborhood. We'd get the cream of the crop, right? C-class investing, a large portion of my portfolio is C-class. That seems to be the most popular type of asset that investors around the world are coming to the Cleveland market to buy. It's nice. It's a good risk reward, right? The cash flow numbers, they're amazing, and the level of risk with the tenants, it's tolerable. It's not extremely low risk like that beautiful estate sale I showed you earlier in the show, but it's not super high risk like D-class where we're constantly evicting these people or those people and just going through problem after problem. So it's a nice happy medium ground, and the fact that this one is a quad priced so friggin' low at only $135,000, this one's going to fly, folks. So if you would like to make an offer on this quad or on the estate sale, what I need you to do is send my team an email, sales@HoltonWise.com. I anticipate both of these properties moving very quickly. Quads, obviously, I've got a line of investors just pounding on my door trying to get quads. And then as far as that single, man, that is just a beautiful, nice house. That's just an opportunity for a real estate investor to take advantage of a seller who's got, they're in a pain point right now, right? Somebody just passed away. They got this house. They don't really want to deal with it. They just need to get that off the plate, get it away from them, and it's completely outdated, so it's hard for them to market that to your normal first-time home buyer pool. So that's where you guys as savvy real estate investors get to come in and pick yourself up a quality asset on a bit of a discount. So yeah, again, sales@HoltonWise.com. If you want to buy one or both of the properties, make sure you have your pre-approval or your proof of funds ready. Multiple offers going to come in on both these properties, so I don't got time to jerk around with you. If you are not prepared, if you're not organized, I want the property addresses in the subject line of the email. Don't send me an email like, hey, we saw that property. We want to buy it. Yeah, no shit, bro. This is what we do. Look at the view counter. We sell properties every day. As a matter of fact, that's all we sell is rental properties. So if you don't tell us what rental property you're trying to buy, we're not going to be able to help you. We're pumping out deals every single day. So be smart. Put the property address in the subject line of that email. Have those proof of funds or that pre-approval letter ready because we got 20, 30 offers probably coming in on these. If you're the guy who doesn't have his stuff together, we're just going to move on from you and work with investors who are more organized. If you don't have a lender just yet, that's totally cool though, man. Still, send us an email, sales@HoltonWise.com, and we will get you our list of lenders. They will write these amazing 30-year loans for you. as long as you live in any of the 50 states in the United States of America, and of course you have decent credit and W-2'd income. That is all I've got for you on today's episode of the Investment Properties for Sale Show, the show where we bring you guys cash flow opportunities, and I believe we provide you guys with some solid education along the way. We have several other shows here on HoltonWise TV, by the way, and some of the other shows are dedicated solely to providing you guys with education. As a matter of fact, when you're done watching this video, I think you're going to want to click the show notes below and check out our most recent episode of the Landlords from Hell show. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of a guy by the name of Clayton Morris. He was a Fox News anchor on TV. Guy was on TV for close to 20 years. Well, he had started a turnkey company somewhat similar to what we do here at HoltonWise a few years ago. And basically, the wheels fell off of that sucker, and there's stories all over the news. You know, we pop it up on the screen for you. You got all kinds of articles coming out talking about all these allegations that investors lost money and it was a Ponzi scheme or this or that. So HoltonWise, you know, we're all about providing transparency in this industry, providing you guys with that education. So we spent about a year working on that film. We looked into that. We talked to tons of people on the ground, and we've created a full-length documentary film. I hope you got time. It's a little bit over 3 hours, but we did a deep, deep dive into that story. So that is going to be in the show notes below. If you're looking to learn about this business, you definitely want to give that a watch. Other than that, that's all I've got for you guys. As always, I'm James Wise with HoltonWise, and this is Real Estate Investing Made Easy.
TheRentec Direct provides you with an easy-to-use yet robust platform for managing your properties, complete with its built-in reporting and accounting system that can be customized to fit your business. You can manage work orders and even accept them online from your tenants. You can also share work order details with tenants or owners if you wish. With TheRentec Direct, you'll also fill your vacancies faster than ever with the built-in marketing tools. Just enter the details of your property and TheRentec will automatically provide you with a professional online website, as well as syndicate them to popular websites such as Zillow, Trulia, and Apartments.com to get your listing maximum exposure so it's rented fast.
Cleveland, Ohio is widely considered to be one of the top rental markets in the entire United States. This is because here in Cleveland, our housing prices are low and our rental prices and demand are high. At HoltonWise, we provide the complete turnkey solution for all real estate investors, whether they are local, out of state, or even abroad. As real estate brokers, we will provide you with agent representation to help you buy properties ranging from single-family homes to large apartment complexes. We even have referrals for lenders who can provide investment property loans to investors located in all 50 states, allowing you to capitalize on the use of leverage or other people's money. We have referrals to top-notch title companies so you know that all of your transactions are safe and secure, with every single property being delivered to you with clear title. Once you close on the property, we have an investor-focused insurance brokerage who can handle all your property insurance needs. This insurance brokerage handles auto, home, life, and business policies, but they specialize in working with policies for landlords. We also have full-service property management. We can handle all rental property advertisements, tenant placement, rent collection, evictions, maintenance, landscaping, construction, and repairs. In addition, HoltonWise also offers digital media and education. One day, when you are ready to sell your investment, HoltonWise, as the #1 seller of investment properties in the greater Cleveland area, can market your property in a video just like this one to our worldwide base of investors who are looking to capitalize on the high cash flow opportunities in the Cleveland, Ohio market. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our latest content, including video tours and analysis of investment properties that are available for sale, real estate investment education, and our most interesting encounters with tenants from hell. HoltonWise, real estate investing made easy.